Poor Elijah. I mean, he just experienced possibly the highest point of his career. I'm talking about, single handedly, with some help from God, defeating 400 prophets of Baal. And now he's on the run. He's scared to death. He's fleeing from the threats of Jezebel, who was the wife of Ahab the king. You can read about this in 1 Kings chapter 19. And then I found verse 19 of chapter 19. I really found it funny. It says, and he went into a cave. Welcome to episode 89 of Minipod with me, Dave Jacobs. No fluff, just good stuff in under 5 minutes. Can I ask you a question? Do you have a tendency to retreat into a cave? I mean, maybe it's the cave of depression or discouragement. Maybe it's the cave of isolation, self-pity. For some, it's the cave of anger. Now, perhaps Elijah was feeling all of this, but for whatever reason, there he is in a cave. And God says to him, go outside and wait for me. First, there comes a great wind, but that wasn't God. Then an earthquake, but that wasn't God either. Next, a fire. Nope, not God. Then a still, small voice. You know the rest of the story. There are times when God seems to be moving in our church and times when he doesn't seem to be moving. The truth is, though, that God is always moving in our ministries. Oh, it might not look like fire or a mighty rushing wind, but somewhere, somehow, you're going to find the still small voice. And it might sound like, someone who received direction or comfort from a word you spoke. Maybe someone who's making progress in his or her faith. Someone who's becoming a better father, a better mother. Maybe someone who's just a little bit closer to Jesus than they were before they began coming to your church. It's nice when the wind blows and the earth shakes, but the norm seems to be the little things occurring in our church that add up over months and years. We welcome the fire, but rely on the whisper of God to see you through. Let me give you a little assignment, something that'll help you kind of encourage yourself regularly. Pick up a pen and a piece of paper and draw up a list of some of the small things that God is doing in the lives of your people, and let the still small voice encourage you today. Have a great week, and we'll talk next time.